Happening right now, crowds of peaceful protesters take to the South Florida streets for a second weekend calling for change. In Miramar, Chopper 4 followed demonstrators as they carried signs and chanted for an end to social injustice. In Miami, the Torch of Friendship was again the meeting site for a rally and march. Hundreds sang songs and marched looking to send a message. And in Sweetwater, a large crowd gathered outside Florida International University to honor the lives lost to police brutality. At one point, the group marched around the busy intersection of Southwest 8th Street and 107th Avenue. These protesters joined thousands of others across the country seeking justice in the death of George Floyd. Floyd died while in the custody of Minneapolis police. One officer now charged with second-degree murder. 3 others charged with aiding and abetting. Good evening, everybody. I'm Steve Goldstein. From the air and on the ground, our CBS 4 News crews are following every angle of these marches today. We begin our live team coverage with CBS 4's Ty Russell, live in downtown Miami. Ty.
Steve, we've currently walked about 2 miles. We are along US 1 here in Northeast 36th Street. This is what the crowd has been doing. They've been stopping at some of the major intersections and having speeches and hearing from people really impacted by the messages here. And this is a large crowd. We started around the Bayside Marketplace area in downtown, and we've made our way north here. And I've been talking to some of the protesters and some of the organizers, and they say that their messages have not been heard just yet. They have been seeing some progress like they saw with the Floyd case, but they say that there are so many other issues that have to be solved here, and so that's why they are still marching this weekend. They are still protesting. They say that they don't plan to stop anytime soon. I talked to one of the organizers, and he talked to me about systemic racism.
We too will be free to help the Latinos. We too will be free to help the Asians and the immigrants. We too will be free to help the women. But right now we got a lot of shackles, and we're a crucial member of the team. So it's time for us to step up, us to get right, us to be liberated, so we can continue this fight against the ruling elite. This is police specific. This is not police specific. It's in the education system. It's in the real estate market. It's in the banking. It's everywhere. The problem with those systems is that they kill you slowly. The police kill you instantly. So this is the place to start.
It feels like a big family, you know? And everybody here is tired of everything going on. So we're not going to stop until we get some justice, you feel me?
So right now, protesters have been stopping at intersections, kneeling. If we take a live look at Chopper 4, Chopper 4 is above this area. You can see how large the crowd is from the air, if we could take a look at that. And right now what's happening is they're listening to speeches here, getting really motivated here to make some changes. There are Miami police officers here as well. They've been keeping their distance. And what's interesting about this protest is they've been policing themselves. Most of the people here have been stopping traffic to make sure it's safe for everybody. Miami police officers are also here. And as we take a live look on the ground now back to me, I know that some business owners have been reaching out to us, and they've been complaining about the curfew because the curfew has been moved up to 9 o'clock countywide. And some of the business owners are refusing to close because they've already been hurt by the pandemic. So a lot is happening. Again, there's a racial injustice protest here in the midst of a pandemic. A lot happening right now. We are live in downtown Miami. I'm Ty Russell, CBS 4 News.
Ty, thanks. In Miramar, another large group of peaceful protesters, among them Tracy Martin, the father of Trayvon Martin. CBS 4's Joan Murray continues our line team coverage there. Joan.
Well, Goldie, I can tell you, having covered many of these demonstrations, this was probably the largest gathering in Broward County this week. More than 1,000 people out here, and this went on for several hours. It was a demonstration. It was a march for change. Miramar's March for Change started on the Parkway, 100 strong. Better! Peace! Demonstrators carrying signs and the message heard round the world: stop police brutality and racial injustice, sparked by the death of George Floyd.
George Floyd is just the tip of the iceberg. It's been going on for so long. There have been so many black individuals that have been murdered.
This is just wrong. It needs to stop. Everybody needs to be aware of it. Color is not a thing.
With a police escort, the demonstrators walked 5 miles to Anson Park.
Because I know by being the first, I have to serve in a way so that I'm not the last.
Where hundreds more filled the stadium and rallied for change.
8 years, 3 months, and 11 days Trayvon got killed. We find ourselves right back here marching and protesting.
Trayvon Martin's father said the national conversation happening now is long overdue.
Oftentimes we say Black Lives Matter. We know all lives matter, but all lives aren't at jeopardy as much as Black lives are at jeopardy.
Justice for George, baby.
Miami rapper Rick Ross urging the next generation forward.
We got to all sit at the table and we all got to be looked at as an equal, respected as an equal. A lot of things got to change.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Afterwards, demonstrators, now more than 1,000 strong, marched to City Hall.
Our voices need to be heard, and that we are here today demanding justice.
I just want to be a part of my people, man. It's a big event. Everybody out here, I love it, man. This is everything right now. Black Lives Matter.
This George Floyd moment has now become a movement, and the demonstrators here say they are not going to stop. We're going to see more of these demonstrations until they see an end to police brutality and racial inequality. In Miramar tonight, Joan Murray, CBS 4 News.